All right, welcome to session 5 of our super scalping session. It's a little bit later in the day here. It's 10:42 a.m. PST. So volatility has cooled down a little bit, and I feel a little bit more comfortable taking these little 4-point moves here. Also, just wanted to highlight, I made a video this weekend. It's about 50 minutes long, so it's a little bit longer. But if you do have the time, I recommend you go check it out. There's a lot of information, I think, packed into those 50 minutes. And let me know your thoughts, and if you have any questions, also let me know, and I'll try to answer them in a follow-up video, or just responding to you via Discord or however. But in that video I talk about this H pattern, and look at this, we got an appearance from the H pattern today. So you can see we set a high here, and remember how I talk about I like seeing the big aggressive candles. We get one big aggressive candle here right after like fresh highs, and that's very indicative, at least in my opinion. Then we get some pretty nice red candles here. We get that first, and this is what I talked about as well, like it's hard to catch that first move, but and you don't always see continuation, but that's why this is a continuation pattern. In case you do see that continuation, usually that second continuation is easier to catch. You get a nice big move there, and like I said, it's not always 100%. You're not always going to get the continuation, but if you do, this setup allows you to position yourself in a very good spot to catch it, and with limited risk. So you get that bounce. It's a more than 50% retracement. You can see by the fact that this would be a 1-to-1 risk reward. So this area is equal to this area. So we got your high here, your low here, your lower high, and then you don't know it's a lower high until you would start looking for it to be a lower high. Once you get that, go watch the video. I'll explain it a little bit better. But once you get that 50% retracement, and then as you start seeing any kind of weakness, which that red candle you could have entered there, and then you hit your target, and then you let runners run, and that's where this turns into 3-to-1 risk reward, and that's where you become really profitable trading that kind of strategy right there. And you could also, like I mentioned in the video, lower your stop loss and put it right above the pivot, and you could enter somewhere here, and that's like you're risking like 5 points there, and then your risk reward would increase a lot more than just the 1 or 3 risk reward you would have got, right? Anyways, let's go back to what we're doing right now. It's looking like we're trying to come back up to the upside here, so I'm actually gonna take a long here.
Order filled.
I like it here, but we could potentially get all the way up to here. That would be nice as well. We're kind of stalling here. We might get stopped.
Stop filled.
Okay, we got stopped right there. Holding above this previous support turned into resistance. Can it act as support again? Looks like it's failing on the first attempt, but it's coming back up. Might try to get like an entry on the long somewhere around here if we come back up. Okay, it's seen some resiliency here, not really pushing much further down. I like that in terms of eventually looking to go long. Like I said, my target right now is somewhere above here. If we can get that, that would be what I'm looking for. Okay, we got a nice push up there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Gonna add that. Don't like how I can't see my profits, so I can't move them if I needed to.
Order filled.
Wait, what? I thought I was moving it. Oh, okay. We only got filled one contract. Coming back down though. Let's let that one get filled.
Order filled.
Alright, so at least we lock in one winner. Ideally, I could split this one into 3 different orders. So instead of selling all 3 here, I would just sell one. Right, but then is that really even super scalping at that point? I'm supposed to be going for 4-point moves here. Might get stopped here.
Stop filled.
Alright, we got stopped. That's a little unfortunate. Not gonna lie.
Order filled.
Still like the trade though.
Order filled.
Can't believe we got stopped outright. Like, is that the to the tick? That's funny, bro. Got my finger on the buy button. Oh no, because then I can't see my profit targets. It's feeling like it wants to go, and once we break this, I expect a kind of quick move to the second target. But we're kind of stalling here, so we gotta wait till those buyers come in and get us through this level here. That's why I'm hesitating on the third ad, because it looks like we're kind of struggling here. Man, if we get stopped again and then it comes all the way back up, I'll be kind of mad. And yeah, my playlist is completely like I have all types of music in there. I like being surprised every song. It's getting close to our take profit, but it's not. But we should see a nice move once
Order
it breaks.
filled.
There we go. Yep.
Order filled.
All right, that's what I expected. Once you get like a little zone that you're struggling to break, once you break it, you should see a nice little clean move. Nice little trade right there. So far, we got what? Let's see. Let's go line chart. Nope, line chart. So we got the first loss. We got this one that kind of worked out, and then we got stopped on the rest. So we're like slightly positive on this session so far. How long have I been recording? 10 minutes almost. Damn, time flew by. Okay, maybe one more trade here if we can. Let's see. Nah, I wish I didn't sell all 3 here. Sold one. Was holding another one because the trade's still valid here for higher continuation. We got a lot higher that we could potentially go. Like high of days up all the way up there. I'm not saying we're gonna hit that, but if you're in longs here, that's potentially one of your targets. But again, we're super scalping here, so, and then there's probably gonna be possible re-entry points, so can't stress it too much. What are you, like 10 points higher than what we sold? Damn. Still, bro, that was to the tick, right? That's crazy. We had original entry here, but we basically got the same entry again, so it's all good. It's just like, did you really have to do that chart? Nice session today. We've had some nice volatility today. We had that nice push up in the morning that I didn't really catch because I was super scalping it, and I started a little bit late. And then we came all the way back down with that H pattern that I showed you guys. Like, I'll pull up the trading view chart so you guys can see. We've had some nice volatility today. So we had that nice move up in the morning. The H pattern all the way back down. We made fresh lows. Then we bounced back like 50% of that move. Came back down. Made it seem like we might break to the new lows, but we didn't. Came back up, came back down. Then we pushed up, finally broke above this pivot here. And that's why I'm expecting a nice little move here in continuation. This could kind of be like the inverse H, right? Because like you have the H pattern for the downside, then you have the inverse H for the upside. But it's not quite a 50% retracement. So, but sometimes, you know, that's where you can use discretion. Like I was trading Microsoft earlier, or Amazon, I think it was. I think it's this one. It's not quite a 50% retracement, but I still ended up taking the entry here for fresh highs. And then I had my stop loss somewhere around here. And I did it with options. So that was a nice little trade right there. So it doesn't always have to be 50%, but, you know, what I would recommend is wait for at least a 50% retracement for the most part. That way you can get that risk reward right. But once you become a little bit more advanced and you've traded the H pattern like hundreds of times, you can start taking it even when it's not a complete 50% retracement, because it won't always be a complete nice 50% retracement, right? If that makes sense. But you also wouldn't leave your stop here if you enter here. Like you can definitely maybe put it at this low, at the lowest point, or have it at the pivot, like I said. But yeah, looks like we're not seeing too much more here, so I might just end the session there. So thank you guys for tuning in, and not sure what the profits ended up being. I'll try to post a screenshot if I can later. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys.